Good afternoon. I call this September 14, 2021 virtual zoning meeting of the Bernalillo County Board of Commissioners to order. We will have a moment of silence followed by the Pledge of Allegiance led by Commissioner Casada.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much, Mr. Vice Chair. Next up, Enrico, are there any changes or additions to the agenda?
I will defer to Mr. Tafoya on the latest additions or changes to the agenda.
Madam Chair, members of the Commission, this is Lucas Tafoya with Planning Development Services Department. There are no changes and staff is ready to proceed.
Okay, thank you very much. And so next up, approval of minutes. I will move to approve the August 25th, 2021 zoning meeting minutes. Do I have a second? Seconded by Commissioner Benson. All in favor? And Madam Clerk, please call the roll. Unmute yourself, please.
Thank you. Commissioner Barboa.
Aye.
Commissioner Benson.
Aye.
Commissioner O'Malley. Vice Chair Casada.
Aye.
Madam Chair Piscotti.
Aye.
So called.
Thank you. That passes unanimously. And so now on to appeals. We will now proceed with the appeals and appeals procedures as follows. The next item on the agenda is appeals. The first and only appeal for this meeting is COA 2021-0014/CZ 2021-0007. Appeal, a zone map amendment from MH and C1 to C1. And at this point, Madam Clerk, I might as well get the ordinance number.
Yes, ma'am. Ordinance number 2021-16.
I'm sorry, was it 16?
16, yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay. So this is an appeal based on the evidence in the record. Ordinarily, no new evidence will be accepted before the County Commission. However, in the event that new evidence or testimony is accepted, the clerk will swear any witnesses who may testify concerning it. The order of presentation and time limits as set forth in our rules of procedure are as follows. Staff presentation, 5 minutes. Appellant's presentation, 10 minutes. Opponent's presentation, 15 minutes. Appellant's summation or rebuttal, 5 minutes. Staff closure, 2 minutes. Board discussion and questions and action. Please be aware that the time limits for each side, appellants and opponents, is the total time allowed regardless of the number of persons signed up to speak. So each side will need to decide how to divide the total minutes among the speakers. This is a quasi-judicial proceeding. The commission is to act as judges of the particular facts concerning the parties before it, applying existing law to the facts. The commission is to base its decision only on the facts presented to it by the parties and not on any facts supposed by it that may exist outside the proceedings. The commission is to act with impartiality towards each party, applying the law to the facts without favoritism or bias, or the mere desirability of a given result. A commissioner with a financial or family interest in the outcome of a quasi-judicial proceeding should disclose any potential conflict in accordance with these rules and should, if necessary, recuse him or herself from the proceedings. The commission, in rendering its decision, should make a clear statement of what it believes to be the relevant facts and why those facts led to its decision. Each commissioner shall avoid ex parte communications with parties bringing cases before the commission. However, such communications that occur may be cured by the procedures stated in rule number 4. And we will begin with the staff's presentation. But first, I want to ask Madam Clerk, will you please swear in all those providing testimony today? And we have an ordinance number. So for those providing testimony, they need to be sworn
Okay.
in.
Hold raise your right hand for.
For anybody that's going to testify on this, would you raise your right hand, please? And I'll just assume that people are raising their hands because I can't see anybody.
They are, Madam Clerk.
Okay, would you repeat after me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give at this hearing shall be the truth and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury?
I do.
All right, thank you all. You're sworn.
Okay, thank you very much. And so we will proceed with staff's presentation, 5 minutes.
Chair Piscotti, commissioners, thank you all for being here today. Thank you so much for taking the time to read the rules. But as you were reading those, I was informed that all the parties who are, as you can see, at a table together have reached an agreement. I'm not entirely sure the procedure. I'm happy to regale you with the facts of the case, but perhaps they'd like to weigh in on their decision.
Absolutely, I'd love to hear it. Go ahead.
So, Madam Chair and members of the commission, this is Nick Ham, zoning administrator for the county. I'm here with both the appellant and the original applicant. And I'll provide these folks an opportunity to speak, but they have come to an agreement to enter into an agreement. And I think what they'd like for today's purposes is a bit more time to get that document signed and recorded so that we can all come back when that's finalized and you all can make a decision with regard to the zone change. So if I've stated incorrectly, anyone please feel free to interject. No, is that okay? Is that everyone's okay with that? So I seem to have consensus in the room.
Madam Chair,
Yes.
does that mean that we would move for a continuance, or how does that work? Is that what we would do? So that we can.
Right. Yeah, Enrico, lead us through the language on this.
So, Madam Chair, Commissioner O'Malley, in a case like this, I would recommend a 30-day deferral. Continuance, we really haven't gotten into the facts of the case.
Okay.
So my suggestion would be a 30-day deferral, and then give the applicant and the community an opportunity to come to an agreement on that outstanding item that was the cause of the appeal. Circle back, and hopefully, if that is in place in 30 days, we can have a very short hearing to codify the zone map amendment if all things are in order and both parties agree.
Great. So,
I'd like to move for a deferral, Madam Chair.
okay, so we do a roll call vote on this. I'll second that. All in favor of a deferral, raise your hand. And Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Okey-doke. Commissioner Barboa.
Aye.
Commissioner Benson.
Aye.
Commissioner O'Malley.
Aye.
Vice Chair Casada.
Aye.
Madam Chair Piscotti.
Aye.
So
So
called.
that passes unanimously. And so our next meeting will be Tuesday, October 12th, 2021 at 3 p.m. via Zoom. And if there's no other business, this meeting is adjourned, and have a great evening. Take care.